I was selected to do a TED Talk. And my TED Talk, when you TED Talk, it's one idea. So the idea I talked about is how to treat people who are different with respect and compassion. That was the moral and the
Yeah,
subject matter of my TED Talk.
for sure.
And I tell the story about I was in a restaurant having dinner and this in a booth, and right in front of me was another booth, and it was two parents and a little boy, 6, 7-year-old boy, and he was bored, so he had turned around and was facing me, and he was kind of looking at my face,
Curious.
curious. And he got up and he came over and he looked up and he said, "Mister, what's wrong with your face?"
Yes.
And before I had a chance to respond, his mom grabbed him by the arm and said, "Don't bother the nice man. He has enough troubles already."
Oh,
And then in that moment, I knew that my role was to share my story with them.
yes.
And I went over and knelt down so I was eye level with the boy. And I said, you had a really good question. And I
Oh,
explained that I had a medical procedure that caused me not to be able to move my face. But it
uh-huh.
was my new face because it was different. Well, it was different just like yours. And the boy immediately accepted that answer. And I looked up at his parents, and the look on their parents were like,
Yeah,
cow.
yeah,
It was one of shame
yeah.
that they were imposing their views on their son.
Well, they saw it how quickly, and your story also shows our listeners how quickly attitudes form and how powerful self-acceptance, and then not only self-acceptance, but using your voice with the child and the family to speak truthfully, and so that the child could understand.
Thank you for being with us today for this episode of Find Your Voice, Change Your Life. Each person Doreen interviews shares what has helped them find their voice. You can learn from these guests and find your voice so you can be confident to speak up and speak out. And remember to download Doreen's free 7-step guide to fearless speaking at doreen7steps.com. We hope you enjoyed this show and will return next time. Until then, goodbye for now.